I'm growing increasingly alarmed that under your leadership in particular, Mr. Black, that there's a push to make DFC operate more like a sovereign wealth fund than the development program that it's supposed to be. It appears that much of DFC's efforts are focused on projects in upper and middle income countries rather than in developing countries that need them the most. I'm also worried that you don't really have a clear plan or strategy behind the projects that you're operating. Earlier, Chairman Mast asked you what projects you are most proud of, and you mentioned the Serra Verde project. This project will pour millions of taxpayer dollars to support nickel and cobalt production in Brazil. I agree that it's essential that we protect the production of cobalt, but I don't believe that you're thinking of the entire picture. Mr. Black, do you know where this cobalt will be processed?
A congressional hearing on U.S. development funding turned into a tense confrontation over critical minerals, China's dominance of the global supply chain, and whether American taxpayers could unknowingly be supporting Chinese industry. The questioning became especially heated when a lawmaker pressed DFC leadership about a major project in Brazil involving nickel and cobalt. The question sounded simple: where is the cobalt being processed? Stay till the end, let's break down what really happened.
Congressman, I think we need to take a step back.
No, I asked you a question, sir. We don't got to take a step back. I need you to answer my question. Where is it processed?
Sir, Serra Verde is a heavy rare earth mine.
Where is the cobalt processed?
Cobalt is not a heavy rare earth, sir.
So where?
Sir, cobalt is not a heavy rare earth.
Please don't serve me. I'm just asking you a question. What's the answer? If you don't know, I got it for you. It's China. So are you aware that China has a near monopoly on processing cobalt?
Sir.
Yes or no?
Sir, cobalt is not a heavy rare earth.
Are you aware that China has a near monopoly on processing cobalt? Don't answer my question.
Your question is a little confusing.
Yeah, the question is straightforward. Are you aware, yes or no? It's okay if it's no.
Cobalt is not a heavy rare earth.
You're not answering my question.
China is a heavy rare earth mine.
Mr. Black, you don't want to answer questions. I'm going to tell you facts. China has 95% of the world's refined commercial-grade cobalt chemical processing capacity. So if you're looking at the entire picture of the cobalt supply chain, something that you are very proud of, it seems like the natural question is, where is the cobalt being refined? So, knowing these facts, won't these projects ultimately, this project in particular, result in the U.S. taxpayer subsidizing Chinese refiners?
Sir, you're talking about cobalt in a project that is heavy rare earths. Cobalt is not a heavy rare earth.
Sir, look, it seems like you don't want to answer the questions or deal with the facts. Earlier, you said that you would not invest in AI projects that have Chinese components. And yet you said your greatest project is one that will subsidize Chinese refiners. This goes back to a question of competence. Nothing in this hearing has made me think that you know all of the details of what's happening in the DFC and what needs to be done to protect U.S. interests. You've also repeatedly denied any knowledge of the many conflict of interest issues that we have raised, from the Trump family to the Lutnicks in the DFC. You're spending millions of dollars in in programs with taxpayer dollars without the thought to the full supply chain of critical minerals. And along the way, you've cited career staff, the process, rather than your knowledge of what's going on. So the fact of the matter is, I'm hoping that you will turn things around. DFC is essential. That's why I'm here. That's why my colleagues have so vigorously engaged. It's got to focus on its development mandate and taking a look at the full picture to improving lives of all Americans, not just the president and his family. And throughout your time here, you have not made it clear that you are standing for the values of this country, that no one should be benefiting, and certainly not in the Oval Office, not along the cabinet, and not in the halls of Congress from the investments from the DFC. So I hope that that's some place that you focus, and with that, I yield back.
Don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscribers button for more political and controversial showdowns.